Welcome to 2021, everyone. I know I'm a few days late on this channel, wishing you a happy New Year's. But what I want to do today is do an episode called Looking Back and Moving Forward. And what it's going to consist of is I want to do a quick review of where my channel and my photography adventure has been from 2020 and where I'm at today and where I hope to go in the future. I want to talk a little bit about what has been going on in my life as well. Some bad things are going on right now, and yet I'm trying to have hope in it. And that is in 2020, obviously that was a crazy year for all of us. And I think many of us are kind of holding our breath right now. Trying not to look around too much and hoping that 2021 is going to forget about 2020 and we might get a little bit of normalcy again. But who knows? So here we are though. In 2020 for me though, got some bad news. My wife Lindsay, been married 20 years this past September. We celebrated our 20-year wedding anniversary, and we have a little 9-year-old named Jeremiah. And how 2020 started off for us is my wife went into 2020 battling cancer for the second time, just finishing up her radiation treatment, and then around February she got a cancer-free diagnosis, and so we were so excited. But then a few months later, this rare and aggressive cancer had come back, and so we have been battling that. She's the one that's really the warrior battling it. But right now we're in the midst of battling it. We just had some, we were hopeful that her current treatment was going to be going better than it is right now. And so I share that with you just to say that everything that's going on in my world, that is most certainly the most important thing that myself and my son and my wife and our family and friends are all really focused on. And so I would appreciate your prayers. And she looks great. She's just, going through a big battle right now. And her last scan, which was recent, showed that it's been growing a little bit, not a ton, thankfully, but nonetheless. The doctors want to get on top of it because it's very rare, very aggressive. And so please be praying for her and for the doctors to have wisdom. But we have hope that the Lord is going to deliver us from this trial. We're praying for that. But I share that with you just to give you a little bit of personal background. But on the photography side of things, I couldn't be more encouraged with what's going on. I wanted to share with you first off, just updates on my YouTube channel, and then just a few really humbling awards that my photography itself had won last year in 2020. And then I want to just share with you what I'm hoping for in 2021. So first off, I've had this YouTube channel. Well, I think I started it back in 2019, but I really didn't start anything until about 4.5 months ago. I had a premiere on August 16th of 2020 with my epic Yellowstone, which was a landscape docu-style video that I did. And since that time, over the past 4.5 months, I can't believe, I'm so encouraged and so thankful that the channel has now grown to over 700 subscribers. The first goal I have is I'm trying to reach that 1,000 mark, especially right now. I'm in a career transition as well, and I'm trying to make photography a big part of that transition. And God has been very good. I'm actually teaching at a school, photography at a school right now, and I'm trying to get this YouTube channel monetized at 1,000 and hopefully continue to grow from there. But outside of there, the goal for this photography channel is I'm just hoping that I could bring value to you, the viewer. And I'm just so encouraged by all the support that I've been getting and encouragement. But let me share a little bit. So again, I started the channel 4.5 months ago on August 16th, and I'm so blessed that we reached that 700 mark, and I'm hoping it'll just keep on going and growing. I've been so encouraged by others who have subscribed to the channel, and I hope I can be an encouragement to you as well. And next is I just wanted to share some of the amazing blessings that I received in 2020. 2020 started off as a normal year for all of us, you know, and when February hit, I was contacted by Outdoor Photographer magazine, and many of you that have been following this channel already know this, but again, it's year in review real quick. I was contacted by Outdoor Photographer magazine, and as you can see that picture, the landscape photograph hanging above my shoulder there of the Grand Tetons, they contacted me and they informed me that that picture had won the grand prize for their 2019 Nature's Colors contest, and that was just the biggest encouragement and blessing. It actually, I found out 2 days before my birthday, I think, so it was such a blessing to be honored with that title. And they have just been, Outdoor Photographer magazine has just been such a blessing. I've actually had that photograph published 3 times in their print magazine in 2020, in the May issue, in the May print issue, and then in the October print issue. That one's hanging on the wall over here underneath that Grizzly Bear. And then I was also published once again in the December 2020 issue, which I'm getting matted right now. But I was just so thankful. Just tremendous blessings, and I'll show you pictures of all of them as we go here. But other blessings that I've received through my photography this year, just so much encouragement, is I'm really hoping that I can turn this into a full-time thing at some point, a full-time adventure where my family and I can just travel and I can support us with the photography. We're not anywhere close to that yet though, but we're hoping to get there one day. But let me show you, looking on the screen, this other image here from the Smoky Mountains. This image here received a lot of attention for me as well this past year. I found out that it was a finalist for Outdoor Photographer magazine's Great Outdoors photography contest, which was just a big privilege to make it in a finalist with the amount of talent that was in that contest was a huge blessing for me. I also got contacted by the Siena Awards, which is in Italy, that it was a finalist for their photography contest as well. And that image also in September of 2020, I was contacted by Nature's Best Photography Awards, and for their Best National Parks images, it made their top 100 list, and so that once again was a blessing. And this image was also the bronze winner for the 2020 Moscow International Photo Awards, and so that image has received a lot of great attention, and I've been very encouraged by that. Other blessings that took place, let me show you the picture of my blue heron that I took in the Grand Tetons. I've been really blessed by the attention that this image has also been getting. Not only did it receive a Photo of the Day award from Outdoor Photographer magazine in July, but it also won an assignment from Digital Photo magazine for striking silhouette. So it got first place in that assignment, and that was a huge encouragement for me. And to my surprise, a short while after finishing up the recording of this episode, I received an email from Birdwatching magazine, and because this image was actually a finalist in their 2019 bird portrait photography, I found out it's going to be published in a hardcover book, and so I'm going to be receiving that in the next few weeks. And I almost missed that shot. That picture is a good reminder to always have your camera ready. I went out, a crazy story is I went out to take a picture of sunrise at the Grand Tetons, and that's the day that I captured that image back there on the wall. And when I first got to this site, I noticed this blue heron was just perched on that branch, and so I quickly grabbed my 7D. I have a 7D Mark II and with a Canon EF 1-400mm on it. That's my camera that I use for wildlife, and so I grabbed that quickly. Literally, I didn't even check my settings, and I just focused in, snapped that shot, and then I looked down because it was still pretty dark out. I looked down just to see if the exposure was right, and thankfully I nailed the exposure. It was correct, and before I could get up to take a second photo of that bird, it had already flown off. So I was just so lucky to be ready. And again, that's one of my encouragements to you, is always be ready. You never want to miss an opportunity. But that was the very first photo that I took the morning that I captured that landscape picture behind us. And again, that's a special photo, not just because it won the contest, but if you look closely in the bottom right of that image, there is a silhouette of a female moose drinking in the stream below. So those are a few pictures so far. I've talked to you about that image on the wall, which is beautiful moments in nature. I've talked to you about the picture from the Smoky Mountains. I've just gotten blessed with so much wonderful attention, and also the image there of the blue heron. I want to show you next one other image that won an assignment for Outdoor Photographer magazine. Looking at this picture, this is an image of a grizzly bear that I took in Montana with my telephoto, and this won Outdoor Photographer magazine's telephoto techniques competition. And so I was really blessed to have that do so well in that competition. There were a lot of wonderful images that it was competing with, so I was just so encouraged and blessed to find out that it had won that contest. In addition to that, I wanted to share also, I was also really blessed. Again, I was on Outdoor Photographer's newsletter, like I said, but I had an image that also made it into Digital Photo Mag's newsletter cover page as well, and I'll show you that right now. And so that was an image that I captured in Wyoming. My family and I were driving, we just pulled off the road, and all of a sudden I see these two cowboys with cattle crossing over the bridge. The freeway's actually underneath the bridge, and they're crossing over, and I had to get out. Once again, I had my 7D Mark II, and I had with the EF 1-400mm lens, and I was ready to go. And again, that's a second photograph that has gotten some really good attention. I really love that image. It's really a wonderful image of lifestyle photography or environmental photography. And I think I don't remember if I named that image Traffic Jam Wyoming style or what, but I thought that was a really neat image of life in Wyoming, where these guys are herding their cattle right there on the main street. And so that was a blessing as well. The last thing for 2020 that was a huge blessing with my images is that I actually had a total of 16 photographs that won Photo of the Day. I had a total of 6 images from Digital Photo Mag. I had a total of 7 images from Bird Watching magazine, and then I had a total of 3 images from Outdoor Photographer magazine that all won Photo of the Day. And what I want to do right now is just show you each of those so that you can see them, and then let me know which one you think is the ultimate photo of the day of my images. Tell me maybe in the comments below which ones are your favorite. The last thing I want to just briefly talk about is where we're going in 2021. And to be honest with you, I really hesitate to say, I'm just kind of keeping my eyes like this and holding my breath a bit, just hoping and praying that 2021 things will get back to normal to some degree, and that we can all start getting back to life again. But either way, we got to face it and we got to stay strong, and you got to stay connected to people. And so that's one of the things that I love about this YouTube channel for photographers like myself and other friends that I have that watch my channel and I watch their channels. You know, that's one of the things that we also find a lot of fulfillment at, is we not only get to go out into nature and do what we love, which is take pictures and make these videos, but we know that there are a lot of people that don't have the opportunity to get out into nature. And so that's another thing I hope you're able to enjoy. But 2021, you can expect that once a month, Lord willing, I'm going to be getting out and doing a big trip out into the great outdoors. I have Joshua Tree is on my list, so I'm going to probably get to Joshua Tree. I'm thinking in February. Again, my wife's health and helping and supporting her is going to be the ruler of all of my scheduling, and so that comes first. But assuming that she's doing well, I'm going to get out into Joshua Tree and spend at least a day there, and I plan on getting back out into the mountains. I've got a handful of mountains in the area that I can get out into the wilderness, some state parks, national forests, and that's one of the other things is that we're hoping to do in the summertime. If my wife is healthy, we're hoping to possibly get back up to the Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, maybe make it out to the Grand Canyon. Again, these are just things we're hoping to do, but we just have to wait and see, because our lives are a little out of whack right now with how things are going. But again, I just wanted to give you a quick looking back and moving forward video. One of my big goals is again to continue with all of my YouTube episodes, is to continue growing as a video in the video area, you know, and presenting these videos to you. I'm hoping to grow in that and make more compelling and inspiring videos for you, and to really give you value. That's my big thing, is I want to present some value so that when you're watching, you're getting something out of it. And I'm hoping that by August 15th, which will be a full year of this channel, I'm hoping by August 15th, so I have a while, I'm hoping to reach 1,000 people. And I hope I get there a lot sooner than that, to be honest with you. But if I can get there no later than August 15th, that will be a goal accomplished. If I can get there sooner, then hopefully I can start growing it beyond 1,000. But I really appreciate all of you that are helping to spread the word, and all of you that are supporting and commenting this channel. Lastly, it's going to be 3 to 5 weeks, I'm assuming, because I have about another 3 videos lined up to go. And then I think about that time is when I'm going to do a video. I'm hoping to have my wife and son included, where we're going to announce the winner for our YouTube subscriber contest. And if you're a subscriber to YouTube, then we are going to be doing a drawing for a free 20 by 30 print, as well as a 12 by 18 print and a calendar. We're giving away those 3 prizes to YouTube subscribers. Once again, thank you for joining me over the past 4.5 months. I hope you continue to find the content here just again valuable, or at least entertaining for you. Other than that, I want to wish you a happy new year, and just encourage you to go out and capture the world.